Day 1 of the 30-day challenge. You're overweight. That's what she told me. You're overweight. Listen, thank you for joining me on this 30-day challenge. For those of you who watched the video before this day 1 video, I appreciate you watching it and sharing it and putting in the comment section the 2 specific things that I requested. Rewatch it to get clarification, and of course, if you have questions, you can drop them in the comment section or you can inbox me. You're overweight. So I went to my annual exam, and there's a specific procedure that I want to have done. So my doctor told me before she would approve it, she has to make sure that I am a good candidate for this specific procedure. So I went back this week so that she could do a whole another exam. And while we're in the midst of the conversation, she says, Mercedes, the reason that I ordered the test is because when you're overweight, she called me overweight. Guess what? I'm overweight. Part of the power in manifesting is you have to come face to face with the truth about where you are and what you need to do. And until you do that, you can keep decreeing and declaring all day long and half the night. Until you walk in the truth of where you are, you're going to stay right where you are. Here's part of the problem. And if you're putting in the comment section, it's unnecessary. But if you're putting in the comment section, you're beautiful, you're gorgeous, you're amazing. Y'all, I already know that. But the truth is, I am all of that and I'm overweight. We often steep ourselves in theories and excuses and all magnanimations of foolishness. Yes, I made up a word. All magnanimations of foolishness. And this is why we remain stuck and why we cannot manifest what we want. Back in the day, they used to say, she big bone. No, you're overweight. My sister won't let me say fat no more. You're fat. No, you're overweight. They say the BMI is not made for, the BMI chart is not made for black people. Yes, it is. You're overweight. I'm healthy. I mean, I know I may be, listen, one of my physicians told me, you are the healthiest people. You are the healthiest person we will see all day. As a matter of fact, you're probably the healthiest person I have seen all year. I am not on blood pressure medication, not on diabetes medication. I'm not pre-diabetic, no cholesterol. As a matter of fact, I take absolutely no prescribed medications. Yet you all, I am overweight. The truth is, I know where this 12 pounds came from, and it has absolutely nothing to do with Corona. It has to do with the fact that I like to bake and I like to eat bakery items. So round about February, I was on a make cornbread from scratch kit. So I would make the cornbread, y'all, and one day I would eat it and just eat it like just in its magnificent, freshly baked. And then one day I would cut a chunk of cheese and put it in the middle of the batter so that when it baked up on the emerald grill, that cheese melted just perfectly and oozed out when it was done. One day I would bake the cornbread, and what I would do is I would make a glaze out of powdered sugar and butter and put sometimes a little cinnamon on it and drizzle it over the top. And listen, I don't just bake, I eat. So when you have day after day after day after day of baking cornbread and eating it, at some point you gonna put on some pounds. Yes, I walk 4, 5, 6 days per week. I'm still overweight. So here's what. In my acknowledging it and hearing it from my physician, I now have to do something different. I have to make some shifts in my thinking, in my speaking, and in my behavior. That's the challenge for you today, you all. The challenge for you today is to come face to face with you and admit, is it your weight where you need to make a shift? Is it your health? You may not be overweight, but you may be doing some things as it relates to your health that you need to do differently. Is it your business? Are you always tardy? Listen, we're in a pandemic where we're not having meetings. We're having meetings on Zoom, and you still show up 10, 15, 20 minutes late. You show up late for your own events that you have scheduled through virtual meeting mediums. Listen, if you're a procrastinator, if you are the person who waits to the last minute to get something done, then it's time to do something different. Everything you think, everything you say, everything you do has a direct impact on, one, the life that you live, and two, what you are able to produce and manifest. So identify, what is that specific thing? For me, mine is, I am currently overweight. Oh, but it's about to shift. Why? Because I will be turning my timer to 3 minutes and repeating. I am releasing excess pounds and inches. I am healthy and healed. I am going to speak into my own life that which I desire to see made manifest. If you are the person who is procrastinating on your dreams, procrastinating on using your gifts and your talents, then you need to turn your timer to 3 minutes and repeat. I do everything necessary to live my dreams now. If you're the person who is habitually late, then you need to turn your timer to 3 minutes and repeat. I am intentionally on time and it feels so good. Whatsoever it is the thing that you need to shift and transform in your life, I challenge you. I challenge you to come face to face with it, to admit it, and create a declaration, create an affirmation, and turn your timer to 3 minutes and repeat it. So here's what you're going to do. Identify that thing, drop it in the comment section. Identify what your affirmation or your declaration is. Drop it in the comment section. And here's what, if you don't know what affirmation or declaration to create, holler at your girl. Put the question in the comment section and I will craft one for you. And then you can turn your timer to 3 minutes and repeat whatsoever it is. I challenge you. Raise your vibration. Shift your energy. Improve your knowledge and manifest what you desire. It's day one. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Love you bunches.